Alright guys, so here we are, we're starting off with shoulders, and what I like to do, I like to warm up the side delts doing lateral raises, and these are great for the side delt and actually building the overall delt. Side raises or lateral raises are going to be your best bet for building shoulders, and as you see, I started out light here and I do one arm at a time to really focus and just to lock into that muscle before I get into anything heavier. You know, one arm at a time is good. You can do two arms, that's always good, but here I saw someone else do this and I really wanted to concentrate in the beginning of my workout here. Another thing is when I'm doing the side lateral raises, I try to point my pinky up to the sky, as you see, and let that pinky guide me in the movement. And that'll really hit that side delt and it'll have it come out more. That's what really has the shoulders pop, is that side delt. Just repping it out here. There we go. You know, 10 to 12 reps is good. 15 is also good for maybe your first set. That's something that I do to get blood in the area, because these rotator cuffs and your shoulders, they're going to need to be lubricated before you do anything heavy. Alright guys, I came over here and we're going to do some front delt raises. My handle on the barbell, it's kind of like a hammer curl handle, just straight up with the dumbbell, but you can also twist your wrists so they come up sideways, parallel. But here, it's just a great way to target that front delt. Go slow, guys. Fight the negative on the way down. It'll pull those muscle fibers apart on the front delt, which will get it to come out. And the thing about the front delt, it looks good when it can stick out in front of you. You know, the more you get it to come out, like your chest popping out, but it's your front delt popping out. That'll really round out the shoulders and make them all look good. And the thing about the shoulders is you want to just hit all three heads equally so they all pop out and give that roundness to that shoulder, that boulder look that everybody wants. Alright guys, after we warmed up the sides and the fronts, this is a press, a shoulder press, a machine shoulder press, and this does hit front delts for sure. This is more of an overall delt movement, and as you see, you can increase weight on this and really pump it out. It's going to tear those fibers. Just make sure that your joints are lubricated, your rotator cuff is warmed up before you really get into it. You see my eyes are closed here. I'm really just trying to lock into my body. Alright guys, moving on. We're doing some military presses, and this is great for your side delt. You just come up right about a little above the nipple area. Some people come to the chin. You can do that. Depending on the size of your shoulders, it's gonna be a little bit shorter of a rep. And as you see here, I'm struggling, and that's good enough for me. That range. I went with a more narrow grip. I think the more narrow grip really pops the side delt outwards, and it rounds off the side delt with the narrow grip as you pull up. Then we jumped over to some rear delts. Actually, this is my first rear delt exercise. This is one of my favorites. It's the cable one arm pull down, and I wasn't using any kind of grip. I just take the handles off and just hold on to the little ball or the clip part of the cable and bend over and just rep out that front, that side delt, or the rear delt here. Let the weight pull you back to your starting position, and it's really going to tear that rear delt fiber. See, the rear delts, they call it the masterpiece of your back. It's also the masterpiece of your shoulder. You don't want to have small rear delts, guys, if you want to build a complete shoulder. Now we're doing the same thing, just on the other arm here. Try to lock out your shoulder blade, and just try to make it a single motion using your rear delt. And you're gonna feel it a little bit in your tries, but that's okay. That connects to the rear delt here, and just that whole back side of the shoulder is gonna get worked in this movement. And this is great to lean out that area. Some people hold fat in that area, and this will, you know, tear it all up and add the definition you want, you know. And use lightweight, guys. The heavy weights on this, you're gonna start using more back and different stuff. The lightweight allows you to isolate that rear delt because it is a small muscle, so you know you're not going to need a lot of weight to activate it. And we're just repping out, guys. Thanks for the workout, guys. This is Trent Rojas signing off. Be sure